Okay, so last time I didn't save everybody, but that's okay. What ended up happening was the storm came. I didn't realize it was a storm. I had barely any tech, and there was no way I was going to survive. I actually got a lot farther than I thought before I got exiled by everybody. Hello, Nakoko. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't in the mood earlier. I was just kind of like staring at YouTube today. I don't know. Some days are low energy than others, you know. But yeah, we'll get to it. See what happens. How are you doing today? It's gonna be daylight savings on the weekend. I'm about to enter into the 2-hour-long purgatory, I think.
A still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old.
Okay, I don't actually care about any of that. All right, we need to immediately pause. Oh, it's like on the right side, yeah. Okay. So a couple of different things here. I thought that emergency shift was amazing, and it only cost me some discontent, which was pretty good. You'll be okay, Nakoko. The other piece that I had was tech. Tech was such a big friggin' deal. I almost feel like it is the most useful thing in the entire game by a wide margin. Hello, Bobbio. Can do that. Actually, let's cancel this just for a moment here. What I need to do is look at my wood and my coal piles. I know that maybe the gathering posts are actually useful because it gives you a bit of a range and they don't have to go quite as far. But I'm not convinced that's actually useful right off the bat. So I'm going to put down a tent just so that I can like draw a line from here out. And we're actually not going to keep the tent around. We're just going to do that, make sure that there ends up being a way to get to these resources, because we're going to need a bunch of wood. We don't need a bunch of steel in the beginning, so I'm maybe going to ignore that a little bit. Maybe we don't need that many wood things, so it's gonna be like 2, maybe like that, and then we'll build out here. I can get rid of this to get more wood available. And we're definitely going to assign... All right, maybe I will do a bunch of wood. Hello, pet stocks. Your Charizard onesie is so soft. Well, it's probably good that it's not made out of sandpaper. We're out of wood. I mean, I know that. What do I need for this? 15 wood, 5 steel. Look at them go. They're having the most exciting time of their lives right here. think I can get away with only using the generator at night for now. But we are going to need a whole bunch of wood in the beginning. So guess what? They're working overnight. And then move our engineers over. This is on Android? What? That's pretty sweet. Okay, this is good. So I think beacons are definitely priority 1. I don't know, according to pet stocks, maybe. I guess what we can do is we can take people off of the steel wreckage for the moment. Stop working at 6 o'clock. So let's go ahead and build our tents. So we need 8. We'll provide shelter for everyone. Fortunately, we've got people working around the clock right now. Maybe Pet Stocks is talking about my stream? I don't know. What time is nighttime in this game? I think I might actually cause a ton of discontent right now. Just gonna be a pile of all night working. And they can deal with it. Mr. Smith, you seem to be in a bit of a funk there. I hope you felt better at the end. Okay, it turns out I don't actually have to turn on the generator, which is pretty wild. Such serene music. Welcome back, Adam. It's been a little while. I'm not sure that's true, but yeah. The generator's off. It's true. They'll freeze to death in their sleep? No, they won't. They're fine. I mean, I can turn it off that night, I guess. Be a nice guy. It's like doing literally nothing for them, though. Oh, it's because the nav isn't actually turned on completely yet. You've been doing stuff. I hope it's been profitable stuff. Productive stuff. Thank you, Bobio, for the 100. Don't know what that's for, but... Somebody died? Oh my god. They had a heart attack? What crappy luck was that? I mean, interacting with people is... yeah. We're actually in the exact same mental boat on that front, I think. There's nothing I can do about this right now. Can't believe some nerd died in a freaking... Also, why are they not working on the buildings here? Everybody asleep? Is that what's going on? Do I have to get the children to work on things? Because I will. A woman came forward. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't care. Emergency shifts are required right now. Oh, I'm doing totally okay, man. Things are fine. Can always be better, but nothing catastrophic is going on. So we have 100 food. We have 80 people to feed, which means we need 40 a day. So hunters base here hunt every night. So this is something I've been trying to think about. So they need heat at night so they don't get sick. But they don't need heat during the day. Does Unicorn Emoji have a story? Phoenix, who used to stream, had this redemption where if you spent a bunch of points, he'd draw some random emoji and you could use it if you wanted or not. So he decided to drive that thing into my face, which is a unicorn who flies by virtue of farting out a rainbow for some reason. And I don't know. There it is. The game is Frostpunk. The goal is to not freeze to death. Yeah, that's the history. It's so taxing. Yeah, this is my everyday life. I have to go out to the generator and shovel some coal later, but for now I get to play video games. While being a punk, though. Yeah, a frosty punk with frosted tips. Actually, I need some medical too, don't I? Good thing I've got people working overnight, right? I think we want to have this with our population centers for the most part. Just don't have the wood yet. Thank you for another 100, Bavio. You saw me load Borderlands 2 yesterday. What I was doing was I was seeing if my cursor checked work. I wasn't sure the way FPS has treated the cursor. So I was experimenting with it. It turns out that when you're playing a first-person shooter, the cursor's locked to the window. I thought it just stayed in the middle. What, vintage doesn't spoil me? My God. How else can you waste money? Have a good night, Adam. Okay, we definitely need the medical thing up and running. I need my beacon research done, which is just about good to go. We're gonna go with extended shifts though, I think. My discontent is too high to research that. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, it's because I have too many people working overtime. Did I make giant mistakes? Actually, this is working day and night here, and it serves no purpose. The website sells biddies cheaper than the app? Yeah, it does, because the app takes a chunk. So what Twitch does or whatever to deal with that is they charge you more. I might have to... it doesn't matter.
A new law has passed.
People are going to be very angry here soon, but that's okay. I need these guys to work on constructing some things here. Yeah, the subs cost more too. Basically, the app stores take their cut, so... this gets dealt with. Okay, so I promised stuff, and there, it got delivered. Amazing. I always deliver on my promises, obviously. Oh, all the wood got devoured already. That's crazy. Do I need a sawmill then? How many more workers do I have? 14? Because one died, but I need enough to get my medical center up and running. You don't really want it now? I mean, sometimes the responsibilities aren't worth the money for sure. Okay, so I've already started working on a beacon. What's interesting to me is I don't know if the beacon needs to be placed somewhere warm. I don't think it does. So I'm going to need to get some food here soon. But for now, the cookhouse I think is more important. Yeah, okay. So one a day. One food a day. That's actually insanity. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some healing going. And then this is where I don't really know what I need to do here. What does drawing boards require? A whole bunch of... So I think we grab the sawmill next. Your workplace has a newsletter every month with a section of people share the career chronicles. And you're being interviewed. Are you going to tell them that you spend half your time playing on your Switch and reading? What graphics card am I using? It's a 50 series card. But this game is, what, like 7 years old? You can't claim expenses? Just talk about how you got all this cake. All right. Did I start over? No, I died. I got exiled. 90. What have I got here? Yeah, they were disappointed in me and they kicked me out. That was the way it went. Okay, so these are closed at night, which is good to know. But it does mean that I am going to have to keep them heated, I guess. So this thing generates 40 an hour. You picked up cheesecake. Wait, does that mean I actually don't need that many people in the cookhouse then? Because if we're doing 8 an hour and it's open for 10 hours a day, that's 80. So that's more than enough for everybody, right? So I don't need that many workers on it. I mean, I've never been comfortable that kind of thing to Coco. It's crazy. That is typically how most promotions go, taxing. How does this work? How does this send scouts to search the wilderness? It has to be connected to a street, though. I think we can just kind of put it out in the middle of nowhere, though. One, two, three. Like here? I don't think it has to be kept warm. $300 clowns, yeah, that's basically it. So, we got our research going. We got this. So I am currently mostly being gated on wood right now. If I look at things, I've got wood being applied there, and I've got wood here I could probably go with. I think that's okay. I do want to staff up the medical post a little more. I don't have anything filthy to eat right now, which is unfortunate, I guess. So this is gonna open up the sawmill. Stars and chocolates? I've actually got chocolate chips. Like I could go and grab those, but they're more for baking than anything. Not that I really bake, but you get the intent. I think we just speed this up until it gets to 1600 here. I can't believe somebody died from a heart attack so quickly. Actually insane. Okay, I guess we're going here. Numerous tents, that's great. Oh, I don't actually have any. I need 5 citizens available and I don't have enough wood. All right. We got the coal pile going. We got a little bit of steel wreckage being grabbed. We got the wood crates being grabbed. It's not really that productive, I guess. Okay, so I need 5 more wood. The sawmill was researched, which is good because we can plant one there once they're done moving everything. Okay, I've got enough wood, so I need to make some room. And this will be a worthwhile investment, I think, because we're going to be able to take the beacon and go find more people, because the only way we can increase our population is by grabbing more people. And then let's make sure that I'm always researching something. Hunter's gear, I think, is what I want next, which is going to require more wood than I currently have. We've still got 2 more hours. I would like to heat these guys a little bit. I think for now that's fine. Might want to think about space heaters instead. That way I don't need to build steam hubs everywhere. Okay, it's still got the same problem though, where I need more wood. More wood? Alright, we needed a win, it's true. So I should be able to get 12 wood. Okay, or 10 wood, which will give me the ability to make heaters. So I'm gonna want to have a sawmill out in the middle of nowhere here, and I don't really want to build a steam hub. Avoid it, although I guess this stuff is gonna be a thing. Do these have 0 insulation? Okay, interesting. Toronto has one? I'm not surprised. The biggest city in Canada. More wood?
Workday ends. It's off time.
So we're gonna have to think about our coal production soon as well. Okay, and then I want to increase the number of employees in these things if possible, but I guess that's not happening right now. Oh, I could have turned off the generator during the day, but I didn't. Five people are sick? Why? Into 6. Is this full? No, it's not. This works 24 hours, but where's the worker? Bruh. The population in Toronto is, I don't know, a few million people. 6.5 billion, 6.5 million maybe. Where are people getting sick anyway? I'm actually confused why people aren't being handled here. Guess we're gonna make a cemetery. It's fine.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
10 wood. Okay. Have to increase the shifts for the wood crates for a little while. Oh, the scouts got to the expedition, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna escort them back to the city. I don't really want anybody else to die if I can avoid it. It's gonna be morning here shortly. There's lots of places that are trash places to work. All right, why the heck? Why is this? Why are they staying home? Why? Why? Do I need 2 medical personnel? Is that why? Can the doctor not work 24/7? Okay. Yeah, okay. Therein lies the problem, I guess. Bunch of slackers. Okay, so it's gonna be the morning for the woodpickers. Okay, yeah, and then work time is on. So we're gonna have to pay attention to the people that are getting sick. 3 days? What the beep? You want to adapt 6 more cats? That's fair. You should adopt like 20 cats. And become the cat lady of your dreams. I guess I'll make 1 more medical tent when possible. May as well get the roads built out before that ends up being required. Okay, so we got new people. Key and Peel is mostly not safe for work, so that's probably safe. Let's go to the crash site. Let's go back. Don't think this needs to be on right now. Yeah, I think it's still too warm to matter at the moment. Did I ever end up building the sawmill? I did not, but... This has to be adjacent to a street? That's awkward. All the woodworkers are here. We got a little bit of steel wreckage as well. Is there actually a road here? There is not. They're just there because they can be. Yes, that'll be fine for a start. Oh, once we get there. I do have people, so now I can get 9 per days. 15, that's 24. Which is 2 to 1, 48. I feel like these things are super inefficient, like some crazy level. 4 food rations from 2 raw food. Yeah. There's a stray tabby around. You're gonna abduct it? So we need 58 food. Which seems kind of insane, to be honest. And then we need 1 more worker then. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, so heaters have been researched, which is good. Because we are definitely going to need that for some nighttime activities. Thanks, Bobbio. Fortunately, there's nothing crazy in my browsing history. It's because I'm technically savvy enough to delete it after I finish whatever I'm doing. It's worth picking up. What's up, Potion? 15% faster. Yeah, I don't think it is. I think we're gonna go for the coal thumpers. Actually, hunter skewer is probably gonna make more sense. Let's go with hunter gear. 10 a day. I'll just max this out for now. Where is the generator is shutting down because I don't care about it right now. Still being constructed. Okay. Heating is off. This is fine. Doesn't matter. I think I can turn off tutorials, but we'll see. What was Plosion's bicep hurting? Okay, so hunter gear research got done. I think the next is probably going to be the coal thumper, but it requires a lot of juice to do that. Already got everything I can grab there. Go to drawing boards for the moment. So the steel wreckage is good. 11 hours. Okay, so we can probably pull these workers out and throw them on this. It's gonna be warmer anyway. Well, let them finish up the shift.
Workday ends. It's time off.
And then I think we need a second medical post here soon. Okay, so a bunch of them are done now. Definitely gonna increase that. They can work longer. Cemetery was established, which is good. Turns out nobody needs to be there. You just tore something? That's lame. Okay, so 40 raw food. With up to 20. They don't always give me 20. So I need another hunting tent. Sucks. The heating is off. Whoops. Yep, that's very true. I'm not gonna freeze to death right now because it's not cold enough, but we'll see. We don't have the heat for a crematorium, that's the issue. Okay, what is my coal consumption like? It's not so bad yet. So that should deal with the majority of our needs for now for saw stuff. Good. The medical post is not enough. We're probably going to need one more medical post. could probably force some people to work through the night. How's the game so far? Unforgiving, I think, is the word I would use. Yeah, unforgiving is probably a good choice of words. There's no heaters for Huntress huts? Annoying. Demand won't work for 24 hours. Discontent will rise slightly. Don't care. Go back to work, buddy. If I'm gonna work 24/7, so will you. The road to Sawmill hasn't been done at all yet. You're right. How's life, Serena? They should be doing something about it though, right? Or it's the middle of the night, so they're not working on it. Or is it not actually connected? Oh, herp-a-derp. That's why it's flashing at me. Thank you. I guess. Why does it refuse? Oh, that's... I'm kind of confused, actually. What has it not been connected to? I don't understand. Oh, okay. All right, 6 a.m. Let's go ahead and we got drawing boards. So I kind of want to do this, I think. I also like the idea of the hot houses. Maybe the bunkhouse makes more sense because heat ends up being a ridiculous problem. Wall drill's kind of cool because you can just keep your wood going forever, I guess. You don't need to worry about constantly moving things around. The coal mines are always good, I guess, too. 240 per standard work day. More scouts? That's actually really solid. Okay, let's do that, I think. No, feel free to give me pointers or whatever. This is literally day 2, so who knows what's gonna happen. Eternal wood doesn't sound good. I mean, everybody's got their idea of a good time. They sorted out. They did. New coal is coming, and I've got an adaption. I don't know what I was going for. No, this is Frostpunk 1. I don't think that's a good idea right now. Loss of hope caused by deaths is halved. Could be okay. Oops. What else might be fine? Do I care about child shelters? Medical apprentices? Kind of cool. We don't have any people that are having problems. Oh, the ad for 2. Yeah, it's annoying that they put ads in these sorts of games. Like, it's crazy. As if I'm gonna run out and buy the sequel because I saw an ad in a freaking game. In fact, I kind of have the opposite view of things. Oh, I've got homeless people. Okay, that's unfortunate. Why is this too cold? Oh, because it only has a range of 1? Bruh, okay. Is it worth going with this then? For now, set that up. I guess the range is going to be the most useful upgrade, at least in the short term. Okay. You also suck in this game? You and me both, man. You and me both. It's too cold to work at these, I guess. Let's kick them out then. This is very inconvenient. This is the takeaway I'm gonna have. At least in the near term. Is it close to this time of day, which is fine. I do want another medical thing, but I just don't have any space for this.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
It's getting colder every day. It certainly is, random individual. I still need more food production too, because I'm only getting what? 20-ish per day, and he needs 60 total. I guess I'm just gonna have all my hunter huts here for now. Can build that. Cookhouse will generate 160 if they actually have the space to do it. I need to do something about this whole problem, which is likely going to tie primarily to funding issues in the warehouse department. So I probably want another warehouse to get up to the 150. That's gonna need some heat. I guess all of these things are gonna need some heat. Unfortunately, I'm not producing any steel right now because it's too cold. Let's kick these people off of that. Gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm gonna get some sick workers here for a little bit. Okay. So that should deal with the food for now. Looks like my scouts have gotten somewhere and I wasn't paying any attention. Take the resources, heading off to the other shelter there. I don't need to do anything about that right now. So I got enough coal to last for about 2 days, as it says. So I guess what I want to do then is get the generator range upgrade so I don't need to build a steam vent for a little bit. And then we're going to build the coal mine to try to address some of my issues. And we're gonna have to figure out how to heat steel mill. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. Generator range was improved, so we'll do that. Let's go ahead and go with coal mining, which requires steel. So let's do that instead. Okay, I need more room for people. Some kid just died. Oh well, life sucks. Wait, did the range not actually do that much? Do I have to overdrive it? It's annoying. Rip kid indeed. Be nice if he died at a more convenient time, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. These guys are on 10-hour shifts, which is good. The range of this really isn't that impressive, is it? How hard is the game? Well, hard enough, I guess. I will provide shelter for everybody. Well, I haven't beat it yet, so I guess I would put it at like an 8, 9, I don't know. Steelworks was researched, which is good. So now we grab the coal mine next, if I can actually get some space. I'm very limited on the number of people I have, so there's that. I think there's just a lot of moving parts, and I don't have a good sense of what I need to overcome, the complexities that come with that. You heard as freezing issues. Oh my God, Mr. Riley, my God. Need to. We need at least one more tent. Food for overtime work. They can suck it for the moment, I guess. All right, I don't have enough steel or anything right now. I guess I'll work on scouts if we can get more wood involved here. I need to be more aggressive with pushing their discontent around, I think, because the reality is it doesn't really matter that much, I think. So I need more wood so I can get more scouts. Then we're gonna do that, which will give my researchers something to do. Now I need to deal with the coal and the steel problems. I think the steel problem is a bigger issue right now. I've got enough people to do this. It's gonna warm up a little bit in just a little bit. I'm still relying on overdrive to keep everything warm, which kind of sucks. So I think researching houses is going to be a thing too. So I need to get, yeah, I need to get steel. Then I need to get coal. During that tiny window where things are going to be kind of okay. 12 hours left until this explodes or until I run out of coal? Food is kind of nightmarish in this game. I need one more engineer in here. Yeah, the worst I've been in Canada was minus 55. Let me tell you what is pretty lulz. I don't really want to grab soup. I think what I do want to do is get maybe medical apprentices. No, minus 40 is not regular. My like regular tolerance level is somewhere between minus 15 and minus 20 Celsius. Anything below that, I start to really rethink my desire to head outside for any reason. Okay, so we have a bunch of wood because I've been grinding them all night. That was poorly phrased. I don't understand why this is not ranking. There's something I should be doing here. Do we already have a child shelter? I don't think we do. Maybe we do. -7. I would consider -7 to be very warm right now. Relatively speaking. Okay, so basically I'm gonna start freezing to death because I don't have any coal. I need the steel right now. Yeah, this is fine, I think. So the kids are helping the medical facilities, which is good. I need to turn that off because it's going to blow up my city. Which unfortunately is going to crank up a whole bunch of things here. Maybe I got... Oh, I already have the steelworks. Okay, maybe I got the coal mining then. Resources, tech. Wait. Oh, there it is. Does it matter where I put it? It does. It sucks. I have no wood. No, that's not true at all. More wood. Okay. Yeah, so definitely coal mining here. How many of these steam cores do I have? Okay. Let's grab that. Let's kick all of these guys out of there because it's too cold to work there anyway. Okay, so I think food is sorted. Coal is not. We are about to have a very bad time, I think. So, who do I have around that can work the coal mines? You can. Yeah. So we're probably going to have to emergency shift the coal. Which is definitely going to piss some people off, but, you know, life sucks. Because we're going to need that, otherwise we're all going to die. Scouts have reached a thing. Okay, automaton is very good. I want to go to the weather station first and then go to the convoy. I think I need more people. Find out. Yeah. Now, the last time when I discovered Winterhome, it resulted in very bad things. So we're probably not gonna shoot for that quickly. Okay. We are out of coal. Means we can probably stop researching this for a little bit. And let's get as many people in the coal mines as possible. I'm going to see if we can limp along for a little bit. It's definitely going to cause some problems. In fact, it has created some gravely ill individuals. Medical post is doing okay. Cemetery is going to do even better soon. This is unfortunate. Farmers are part of the next tier. Okay, I think we're gonna drop some of these guys off and move them over here. Okay, so it's getting warmer, so they're gonna give me a few days of reprieve, I think. And we gotta figure out what to do with the gravely ill.
Time to get to work.
Shifts. Oh, still need the heaters on at those buildings. Just total garbaggio. So these are good. 6120. Okay, so they reached the convoy. We're gonna find some survivors and let's bring everybody back to the city. Not gonna bother reading that journal. So, medicinal post, bunk houses. These are all dandy. 25. Don't need the wall drill for now. So I don't think we need to worry about the temperature stuff at the moment. Coal pile is depleted. That's no good. Somebody's absent because they're sick. Let's try to make sure that that doesn't happen. Some medicinal posts. Do we need the 2 range setting? I guess for now it's fine. The extra long workday is good for now. As soon as that other scouting party gets back. Free up some people and send them out. We definitely need more coal for sure. There's nothing I can do about that other than force people in. And the level of sick people is going insane. Does it get lower temperature at night? It does. It's super garbagey. Should just start chopping off arms here. I've never tried the sustained life piece. So I ended up needing to make prosthetics last time. Welcome back, Bobbio. Let's try this. See how it goes.
Hear me. New law in the
Might be an awful idea. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So this doesn't need temperature, right? So what I probably want to do is make sure that this coal mine is as close to other buildings as possible. So I guess that'll be like that. think this is the way. Coal is a giant problem right now. Okay, so 2 are in palliative care, which is unfortunate. Got 4 people that are sick. Do I just make another medical tent in the short term? I guess I'm gonna have to suck it up and make a steam vent soon, but I'm just gonna have to redistribute some of the people. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Probably gonna need another coal mine. Okay. So we have a lot more people to feed. Just total trash. So we're gonna need one more hunter's hut. Gotta get this maxed out, I think, so we can make sure that our tech is going better. And we don't need to stockpile as much wood, I think, but we are going to need to get more coal mining going. So inevitably, you can never have enough coal. Short on steel, fine. Coal mine's kicking. Is it cold in there? It is. Steelworks is also chilly, which sucks. We also need to make more space for people, but let's try to get enough steel for a steam hub. I don't need these people there right now. Looks like my scouts are doing things too. Oh yeah, I want to make more scouts. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, good. Let's go to this gloomy cave. Let's send them to the weather station and we'll see where that goes. See, my automaton is not here yet. Okay, medical post is up. Could probably use another medical post. And then we're gonna build a bunch of room for people. And I guess I'll end up building a steam thing here in the end, once we end up getting enough resources to do that. Is this the other child shelter? It is. How many children do I even have in this city? 19? Okay.
Work time. Get back to work.
I'm glad it's doing something for you, Bobby. Looking at what I've got here. Could definitely make sure that these guys are on 10-hour shifts, as much as they're gonna hate it, or 14-hour shifts. I care not about their discontent. We need 2 per medical center, right? Medical post research is probably a big deal. Okay. How's my steel doing? We're not that good yet. Right, let's make sure we're actually getting this stuff hooked up. And then I want steam hub next, I think. Sawmill. We've got a coal mine. And we've got our steel mill as well. Excellent. Okay, it's pretty cold here, unfortunately. So what makes the most sense to upgrade this, I guess? Because we're going to have cold coming up in a few days and they're already starting to struggle. They're complaining about food because I don't have enough production for it. 16 an hour, 10-hour shifts, which is just enough to feed everybody. We probably are going to have to start stockpiling food in a little bit. Let's drop the medical post counter people down. I don't care if they're that far down as long as people are being treated. Go ahead and get the sawmill up and running again. And it was 20 for the steam hub. So is overlapping steam hubs with generator a thing? Okay, so overlapping it just wastes coal. Perfect. Great. That is good to know. So I guess what I want to do is build a road down here and create a little tent house area here. That. So that should touch those two enough. Or do I have to have it closer? I guess we'll find out. The automaton has arrived! What am I gonna stick this on? Steel? 60% efficient, but it works around the clock? What's the most interesting, way to do this? Or is just coal better? I guess I can build another coal thing. I do have one more core. And the only problem... Yeah, okay. So let's kick them out. We'll stick the automaton on that. We're gonna need a way for the automaton to charge though, which kind of sucks. So the irony is I cannot do that yet. I have a bunch of engineers. Let's just swap the workforce out. I don't know if things are going better, Seth. I'm not sure. Pink house research. That's actually good. I need a steam hub to put outside of the coal so that the stupid automaton doesn't have to run all over the place. The city must survive, yes, but it may not. It's just how it is. Okay, so yeah, the radius is not enough to hit these two. That's insanity.
Go rest all you can.
All right, let's dismantle this. God damn it. Am I gonna play Horizon games soon? No, I don't own Forbidden West, and I've already played first one, so it's gonna be a little bit. Okay, so I can't be super greedy with coverage, I guess. It's unfortunate. And I am not researching things, which is not good. So I guess at some point we're gonna have to go with the wall drill, but for now I don't think it matters. We need the resource depot upgrade. What does it even do? What else can I upgrade while I'm sitting here waiting? Just do this. Sure. Yup. Let's go and attack the bears, I guess. Who knows what's gonna happen. Nice. Okay. Okay, so this should keep these toasty. Nice. Very good. Hey, man. I get it. The bears need to eat, but they're not going to be munching on my people. Can't create another team. That's fine. I'm going to book a laws. I'm interested to see what comes off of this. What is a care house? Oh, okay. So I build a care house and they don't have to occupy medical slots anymore. That's reasonable.
Listen, everyone. New law
I'd steal
is
them.
signed.
Let's put the automaton on it. Okay. So I do need to put something to fuel up the automaton there. Big deal. Deal with the overtime work, yo. I have one too many people. That's annoying. All right. Sure. So I'm gonna need another one. I'm gonna have more people coming around anyway, right? I guess one of these houses can go here. And then what do I need to build bunkhouses? A bunch of steel. That's unfortunate. I'm probably gonna need one more child center as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. So steelwork efficiency is not amazing, but such is life. Yeah, scouts arrived. Very good. We got more people. I'm gonna go and send these guys back out into the wilderness. Let's go ahead and head back. We'll be playing Borderlands 2 after this. Yeah, it's still on the list of games to play. Well, I am going to need bunkhouses one way or another.
Work time. Get back to work.
It's really annoying that this needs a steam hub. Who died? Please explain. From lack of treatment? What? How's that possible? Whatever. They have a chance of... Oh, don't know what the status is. Okay. Steel is still an issue. Faster researching. Wah wah. Okay, what does this do? Resource depots will be able to store 50% more. That's cool. Okay. Advanced steelworks. Steam steelworks. Time is more valuable than a lot of things right now. Okay. So let's... Efficiency is always good. What gives me the most value right now? I'm gonna need the wall drill sooner rather than later too. Let's just do that for now. And then I think I'm gonna swap the automaton out of the steel mill right now because I'm getting gated on that crap. If I build another steelworks, is that worthwhile? How does that destroy resources? Oh, it destroys like a tree. Full consumption anyway. We're actually behind. Why? Oh, let's get that rolling. Yeah, I don't need that to increase. We keep it at level 1 for now. Some discontentment because I don't have enough space for these people yet. Need to keep the research train rolling. Fine. I actually have a lot of people available. Excellent. Let's go ahead and make sure that they're all cushy. Which probably means that the automaton eventually goes away in favor of humans. Borderlands 4 content just cannot please anyone. I think expectations have really changed over time, but I don't know. There's one person who's sick still. Jesus. Why? Is it because somebody was not housed? Is that what's going on? Scouts have reached the observatory. Go on and explore. Do you kind of want them to live? Oh. I don't know. Those kinds of games, I don't grind them out anyway, so I don't really care. An extra steam core is pretty wild. We don't want to go to winter home yet. People just like pushing and seeing, you know, how fast they can kill different bosses. That part has always kind of made sense to me. I get it. We need more hunting stuff. This is probably causing most of my illnesses at this rate, to be honest. I need to decide where this automaton is going to work. It's probably going to be here because I can cover some of this at the same time. I haven't really figured it out just yet. We got a lot of engineers too. So we can build a steam hub here. About to get colder in a couple of days. Let's do that. And then we switch that off, max out the engineers there. Set that to all the time, every time. Yeah, limited workers, but way more engineers available. So that should be decent. So technology tree upgrade went. We're gonna need more steel if we want to push farther. I'm thinking maybe the drill is gonna be what we grab next. And then we're not going to be able to do anything with it because we don't have any steam cores at the moment, but I don't think that matters. We do have an automaton available, so we're going to set it there, which will free up some dudes. And we're going to go ahead and assign max workers to that. And we can turn the heater on there. We can turn this heater off. But I don't think I actually need the heater on here. Probably not worth burning the extra coal, so let's check what we've got going on. We're making coal. I am going to need to upgrade all these houses. We might need another research or a resource depot at some point in the near future as well. So let's start upgrading all of the bunkhouses. Okay, so we got a whole bunch more people too. So let's try to fix that problem. Gonna need more space. Kinds of people here. We're not going to be able to make a perfectly fitting space, but that's fine. Don't think it matters very much. I'd rather not waste the time making dorky buildings. I don't have to. Wall drill is research, which is nice. This guy. Do we send them to Winterhome? Sure. I guess we're just gonna have to take the hit, which I think is fine. And then we need more steel. So we're gonna 24-hour shift them. They're not gonna be very happy, but I think this is the only way we're gonna have to.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Yeah, I think Borderlands 2 is gonna be, you know, one and done as well. We're not gonna dismantle everything. We're gonna use this because I'm going to want to build an outpost there, I think. You know what? Let's accept our fate here. We're gonna crack open Winterhome. It's not gonna be ideal, but whatever. I need 5 more and a bunch of wood. Is my lumber thing not doing anything right now? Sawmill? I just been punching through wood that quickly. One person died in a work accident. What the fudge? They died in the steelworks. Well, it's unfortunate. All right, looks like food has become a problem yet again. So I've got 20 times 5, 100. So I need one more. More hunter's hut. At some point, I'm either gonna have to get more efficiency for some of this stuff. 2 of our people died. Why? 2 died in work accidents. What is up with people and dying in the sawmill, apparently? I need to swap out the workforce, it seems. So how many items of food can these guys make? I don't know. I need more wood. Hello, Kumar. Let's see here. We do have the workers for that. 5, okay. I had to waste a little bit of time, but we're gonna get this upgrade with the drafting machines. Sawmill is quickly running out of stuff to mess with, so we're probably gonna have to build another one. Hello, War. Your dreams came true today. God. Oh, that was actually really poorly placed. Hang on. That'll be better. Excellent. It's kind of hard-hitting feedback I'm looking for. It is getting colder with every day. That's awkward. Is this not reaching it? I guess that is in fact the case. All right. Well, know what we need to do then. This road needs to be just slightly over or something. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to be good enough? It is good enough. Interesting. Okay. That's good. So with that in mind, then we need another bunkhouse here. That's fine. Everybody's doing kind of okay at the moment, which is nice to see. We gotta start stockpiling, I guess, and I definitely need more wood. The wood requirements are growing for sure. So we're gonna have that up shortly. It's getting colder outside. The weather is frightful. Let's check out what the adaptations give me access to. Prosthetics are a thing. It's going to require a shift. Reduce discontent. Okay.
New law has passed.
keep upgrading the buildings for a little bit here. Get some more people in the sawmill for sure as well. We're gonna have to increase the heater though. And we're likely gonna have to improve upon the steam level, which means we're gonna start eating even more. More coal. Have a good night, Mr. Riley. Thanks for that last pun. Drafting machines or research. So where does that put me? I like that. I like this. Right now. Need more houses. Looks like I have medical problems still. And the number of friggin' tents and stuff that's required is insanity, but I guess it's because of this. So let's see what happens when I crank that up. Okay. Everybody's a lot more comfy now, except for the people working out in the middle of the sawmills. Okay. That was researched so quickly. Gathering post-installation isn't something I care about. Eating, though. For now, that's going to be the fix for some of our heating issues at these far-flung places. And then I think there's a hunter's hut efficiency upgrade somewhere.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Okay, I think this causes a problem for me. Yeah. I guess the news isn't going to get back to us for a little bit. I do want to build a steam hub here, I think. It's maybe a little too far away. This is awkward. Overlap. It's gonna happen. It's okay. I can dismantle one of these, I guess. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Probably don't need that. And then we'll go ahead and build a fighting arena somewhere around here. That looks like a good spot. Sure. Do something like that. Oh, falls. Whoop-de-doo. Not actually a big deal. Let's gonna drop my hope by 50, I think. We should have stayed in London. Yeah, where you can freeze. Oh my gosh, it really tanks the hope level. All right, I don't actually know which one's better. I tried order and discipline last time and it was fine, but let's go with faith for funsies here. House of prayer. I'll have to build 2 of these. So we want coverage from that. $30 wood, 10 steel. Really struggling there. We're gonna have to move that, I guess, at some point here in the near future. These guys are gonna go full discontent on me, which is fine. Yeah, we're not gonna die. It's fine. Okay, no Londoners, yeah. I get it. Not actually the end of the world. Not yet, anyway. So these are the houses I care about. Some degree, anyway. So we're gonna build this around here. And I guess we'll build another one over here and we'll get good coverage. I mean, I guess ideally I'd devour the child shelter. And move it. Because it doesn't really need that kind of coverage. Yeah. Let's get rid of the child shelter. We'll move it over here somewhere. I thought you were into cannibalism. Yeah, we can kind of put the child shelter anywhere, right? Like, as long as it's half warm. Not to survive the winter. What greater expression of joy is there, though? Wait a second. Oh, that's a care house. Bunkhouse? Bunkhouse? Okay. So that one will go there, and then we'll make one here, and that'll cover quite a bit. Who died? In a workplace accident again? My God, where was this? Bunch of nerds. I need to go safety first on them or something, I guess. I'm very disappointed. Okay. And then we'll build another one over here. Should cover the vast majority of... remaining areas, or do we build it like here? I guess I also need to think about the steam problem as well. Yeah, okay. So let's just kind of build a road like this. I'll actually finish it there. And then we'll end up building this once I get enough wood. Like that. What the heck is being researched? Oh, heaters. Okay. That's fair. Those are not placed well enough, I guess, to get coverage. So I know with this awkward situation where... Do I need to build another steam hub right here? I guess the alternative is I get more insulation. Looks like I've got somebody who's sick again. That's cool. Which is probably going to be tied to stuff. Have a good night, Nikogo. Hello, Kingbird. Yeah, the improved heaters are going to go a long way to keeping people not sick. I guess I'm just going to deal with the fact that I'm going to have kind of an inefficient placement here. Maybe we do something more like this. Hello, War. I did the basics. Enjoy the lurking as you desire. I don't like this coal consumption that comes with this crap. You can never have enough coal. Like, what the hell? Coal storage is gonna last for like a minute. Ugh. How is this not covered? It's insanity. It is covered, but it's just neutral. Yeah, you made mistakes, man. It's just how it is. How it is. Okay, we could dismantle this one. Are heaters worse than steam hubs? Is really they burn 3 per hour. Okay. Can barely afford glasses. Womp womp. Generator is shutting down. Yeah, that's a thing. For some crazy ass reason. I can't actually get enough coal. I don't have enough room for that. We need one of these guys to come back. Except they are out in the void. Okay, we need to send this guy back. Well, they're gonna escort them back anyway. All right, good. So that's good. We're gonna send this person to the Frozen Grove. We're going to hold on to our butts. The other sawmill is almost at the end here. We're doing on the food situation anyway. Gain 160 per day. Why? How are you supposed to get ahead on this coal business? It's craziness. Maybe we don't dismantle this right now. Dig for geothermal. Not the worst plan.
The work shift starts.
Approved heaters. Heck yeah. There are problems, and that problem is coal, and this problem is that it serves no purpose anymore. So we got that. We gotta wait for the scouts to come back, which is gonna take a day. So we need another sawmill, I guess. Sure if we actually need it, but whatever. And I still haven't finished upgrading all of these things. 125 days of suffering. My God. Have you thought about not suffering? $16 an hour. They're working 14 hours. 160 plus 40, so 200. Yeah, so we need more workers. A foreign concept, not suffering. Where? Generator efficiency is good. Can't see how that would possibly be a bad thing.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Generator efficiency researched. Very good. The outpost depot is going to be the thing. How are we doing in Faithland here? Gotta have faith. Sir, people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. Wow, amazing. You know what the start of something special would be? Not having a bunch of sick. Life sucks there for sure. Let's get them out of there. Automaton doesn't matter. Make sure that that's as warm as it can be in this falling temperature, although it looks like the temperature is going to go up in a little bit. So that's nice. So I really need more stuff. Die from lack of treatment. Well, poop. I thought it was per day, but I don't know, man. An adult died. Life is pain. Whatever. Okay, they tore apart that, which is good. Make sure that all these shifts are shifty. Scouts are underway. Sawmill is gonna have all it needs. I never thought I'd have serious issues with wood, but here we are. I know they make a pill for that, but we're not quite there yet. My coal consumption is a problem and is likely going to need... I'm going to swap this automaton off. So what if, instead of heating this faraway frickin' sawmill, we go none here, we go off on that, we go full engineer workload, we kick them onto a 24-hour shift because I hate them. What if keep that on, change this to 24 hours. Means we don't need that, we should be fine. We take the sawmill and we put the automaton on that. That'll save me a little bit of coal and hopefully increase my production enough to not get wrecked. 912. Insufficient, I believe, is the word here. It did get warmer though. So maybe we don't need it. Who died and where? Workplace accident? My god. Where? Yeah, okay. This sucks. Automaton's doing its thing there. This is good. Temperature looks fine in a lot of different places. We keep that at level 1 for now because it's only 30 out right now. And we have to get to a situation where we can start stockpiling. We also, ideally, will get to a situation where I don't need so many damn medical posts, but gonna be a little bit, I think. We've got a whole bunch of people inbound here. So the depot is definitely on the list of things that I want. Factory would be good for prosthesis. Food and shelter. I don't think I have any gravely ill. Oh, I actually have quite a bit of. Two in palliative. It's only 2. Shrines are working nearby. Okay.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
New medical post. Somewhere, I don't know, here or there. It's probably okay. We're definitely going to need some more space for people soon. And what do these shrines need? And wood and 10 steel. Always freaking wood. This is a big deal. Also call optimization, I guess. Let's grab the coal mining. Let's go ahead and make more places to live. Looks like all my scouts are ready to rock. So let's do that then. The person at the frozen grove. Gotta explore, sure. Let's go back. I've got steam cores now, so we can start to think about building a ball drill. Hey, what's up, Kashif? I am doing quite all right. Busy trying to ensure that My people don't die though, which is kind of difficult. Yeah, starving yourself is not ideal for sure, especially if you're trying to remain active. All right, this food business is fine too, I think. Nope, we're one off. 2240. And that's why we're researching all kinds of interesting things. Why can I not build a street? That's probably good enough. I cannot beat this game. Well, I haven't beat it yet either, so we're in the same boat. I definitely built a new medical center somewhere. This wood situation is really annoying. I think the reality is I need to build one of these here, and I can't really avoid it. Just how it's gonna be. Three people are hungry. Working on that though. These jokers. I'm wondering if I really have a plan. Joke's on them, I don't have a plan, but figure it out. Coal mining optimization has been dealt with. This is the first one. This is gonna be the thing. Free up more people. It's harder than the second. Sweet. That's what I like to hear. are we doing in faith anyway? Looks good to me. Got our shrines. Some places. Is there like a faith overlay? Five. Well, it's not like these cost anything to maintain anyway. Okay, so I definitely need another wall drill. We'll get that all set up. How's it going, Zeku? Now that I know the appropriate pronunciation. Ready to party. Let's see here. Get those steam cores, yo. What is the problem? Storage near capacity? That's actually an okay issue to have. Except I don't have a good solution to the wood problem right now. People are praying away. Do storage depots need heat? I doubt it. Things are going okay. I am trying not to die. It's today's adventure. This guy's not working 24 hours anymore. Okay. But the Hunter's Hut will be running overnight. Hunting tactics was done, which is awesome. And these guys can start to collect more stuff. But I think for now I'm going to do the healthcare. And then let's see what we got. We'll work on improving people's lives a little bit here. We'll make a public house and they can go ahead and drink their worries away, I guess. What resources am I blowing up? A freaking tree? Whatever. Something's going on here. Storage limit was reached. That is also okay. We still need 1 million more wood.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Go rest while you can. Take those resources. Let's roll. Definitely gonna need to set some stuff up here. Nice and chilly for people. Make sure that you have the appropriate prayer locations. Can also be heated better. Oh, there's an automaton there, it doesn't matter. There's a whole bunch of children. All right. So we'll send them back. Can always use more apprentices and stuff. We need coal. And then we'll need another. Nobody works here. Why would anybody fall ill? Make another storage facility. That's good. Okay, that'll be 24 hours, which is fine. Yeah, they're really annoyed by the overtime work, but they can suck it. We need as many goodies as we can get our hands on, unfortunately. All right. So we're just going to focus on housing. A new future. Send a cleric. This will be food. Where is the building? The child shelter there. Children not in child shelters is 4. Big deal, yo. So they like being near fighting arenas? That's weird. Healthcare insulation increased. Actually a big deal for long term. What do I need to go to 3? Make an infirmary to deal with some issues. Keep on building more bunkhouses because we're about to get cold. I don't know if I care about another child shelter. Can never have enough coal. Yep, I can. Did I ever make that outpost depot? I did. Okay, so we need the steel to go with that, though. Wall drill's cranking. They're all comfy. Whoops. Steelworks 4.8 per hour. Food production was something I was concerned about. We're building more food storage. $2.99 for meals. Oh. Let's go ahead and do that. Where is my cookhouse? It's right here. Yeah, okay. They're already cranking. Let's do that. And so they're making 32 per hour, 14 hours. I'm going for it. It's the automaton one. This one's not done yet. Scouts have reached a settlement. That's cool. Let's go ahead and pause. Moonshine. Every meal? Sure.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
I want to work on the outpost depot if at all possible. Which means what right now? Guess we're gonna start thinking about Steam related goods here soon. Almost full on wood now, which is crazy to me. I think I've upgraded everything already. Do I move the automaton over then? Probably. The problem is stupid thing does need some power, but that's fine actually. We can set one up here and turn it off for now.
The workday is up.
Okay, so I did build the medical thing. Let's get these mechanical calculators rolling. And I effed up because I wanted to build another thing, but that's fine. Let's grab the infirmary first. Oh, I can't because I don't have steam cores. You need a steam core for an infirmary? That is cray-cray, as they say. Man, the number of medical posts I need. Wait, there's only 9 being treated. What's the issue here? Okay. So we want the outpost depot next, I guess. We build as many of those as I can. Why? Lack of treatment? Whatever. It's not my fault. I don't think this is gonna serve a purpose. Doing well on that front. How many people are affected by this nonsense? Not enough raw food. All right. Or is it just... Yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to start thinking about stockpiling that stuff anyway, so maybe we just keep going for it. I'm gonna leave that there, that's fine, it doesn't matter. Coal mine efficiency. Just keep waiting for the outpost to get done. Just dependent on steel for some crazy reason. If they call a 24-hour thing, our discontent's pretty low, which is probably a good time to keep driving it harder. So let's emergency shift these guys. Probably do the same thing here. I think that's okay. I'm probably gonna want to do something similar to... Let's research things. Oops. I guess we need something I don't have. I may have made an error. Oh no. Yeah, okay. So I should have taken the segregation thing, so I'm not going to be able to keep that promise. Very unfortunate. Okay. Place accidents. That's great. Holy crap. These people not understand safety? Ridiculous.
Wrap up well. The frost is here. Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
You're not wrong, Doorknob. Not wrong. How's your night going? I think this is going to be okay. It's overlap's kind of unfortunate, but such is life. And this isn't being used, so who cares? And then guess we need to think about these things. This is gonna burn so much coal. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'll pull on wood again. My God. It's this wood-filled world I live in. Guess we could get a burner? Okay, I'm just dealing with a cold situation here. Yes. Okay. Good idea. All right. I guess we just regular shifts though. Oh my God. Can't use extended shift. Ugh. Ugh. What is life? They don't work in the buildings? What? That's crazy. Well, that's good to know. It's nice of this game to tell me that. Thank you for the pointer. I don't know, man. Maybe they come back to dress their kills or something. I feel like there's justification in my head for these sorts of things if I really want to think about it. What do we got? Children not in shelters, 40. You know what? You're gonna live next to the sawmill. That's fine. In fact, you know what? They don't need to be near anything. I have no time to build up those Faithkeeper things.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Guess for now I can just build up more depots. Annoying. How is somebody homeless anyway? I only got 10 hours of coal left. It's craziness. Ugh. I'm gonna need more bunkhouses anyway once one of these nerds come back. Yeah, I need 50. Okay. We need purpose and we need evening prayers.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Man, this shortened shift garbage is garbage. Okay. Oh, I actually have enough for an infirmary in theory.
Time to get to work.
Seems legit to me. Is there a fight club around here? Whatever, I can just dismantle it later, right? Did I ever research that kiln? Did not. Okay. Okay. Guess I'll send them that way just because I have nothing better to do with them. And let's create one of these. Let's go get more coal. Sick. All right. Can I build another one of those? I think I can, right? Yeah, okay. So I got more wood than I can use. So let's go ahead and get this charcoal thing going. Because coal is the problem. And it will probably always be the problem. Apparently, people are still starving. What's the issue here? Here's all the hunters' huts. Need more raw food. Well, friggin' people. Just gotta stop being such chonkers.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
Yeah, they're still building stuff. Oh, those are hunters' huts. I apparently need more housing. And the generator's shutting down. Perfect. Living the dream. This is what happens when you can't spend people to people and materials rolling. So what do we do about this situation? They're gonna get pissed, I guess, but maybe I don't have a choice. I mismanaged that, didn't I? Okay, there's only a couple more hours before they wake up, so maybe we can just accept it. Yeah. I know, you're all freezing to death. This is fine. Life is pain. Okay.
Move! Time to get to work.
Okay. So I guess that was just enough time. Okay. So the kiln is going to be important, I think. Scouts have reached some fishing village. Do we need food? Yeah, probably. Tesla City. Sounds like fun. $30. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I think that's fine.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
My God, how many more hours do these nerds need to spend? Okay, we need to get the Faith Keepers going.
New law. A new law has passed.
And then we need to get these guys going. Hmm. I feel like it's a 50-50. Does it matter? Okay. We'll produce more coal. That's nice. What can I research without any steel? Literally nothing? What a pain. Yeah, it's fine. I don't even know what I'm doing with this guy. I guess I'll just move them around for now. Annoying. Okay. So I'll just send them back home for now. And this guy can go do whatever.
Work time. Get moving.
Would you look at that? I can finally do something. Okay, now I can go around to all my things and have them work overtime again. Heck yeah. I think food processing is still very quick relative to the amount of 15 hour. 10 hours, 500. Yeah. $400. 20. Those who seek hope, raise your eyes to the heavens. Oh. They're marching around. Okay, I don't actually have much in the way of discontent, so that's cool. Everybody's pretty nice and toasty right now, which is nice to see. Let's just put me in. So we make another outpost beacon.
Work day ends. It's time off.
Can I even put one down? Oh, I can. Gotta get the research train rolling. It's about to get colder here in a couple of days. I don't know, people are working your shrines. Oh my god, the steel! I have 2 steam steel things. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that soon enough. Okay, that scout can head back out. Everybody's fully employed. Doesn't need to be there anymore. What? Guess we'll see how the Faith Keepers handle that one. I have 10 engineers. This content is fine. Okay, I need to make more workers available, so we'll flip that. We'll make an outpost, and I think I'm gonna grab food. Maybe. Okay, I guess factories for more automatons eventually. Endless coal mines, always helpful. So it looks like I'm maxed out. Looks like I gotta go thumpers if I'm gonna go that direction. Can I build more wall drills? No, those are maxed out too. And then steam steelworks will be a thing, which will hopefully get me into a position where I can turn this ship around. I really wish it would differentiate these shrines. A little more clearly. Is there maybe a command I'm missing that lets me hide stuff? Guess not. Okay. I want more hope. Okay. let's add this temple thing.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Scouts reach the ice corridor. A triumph of engineering. Cool. That's just great. Yeah, this is the most Canadian game ever created. House researched. Excellent. So we got the temple, and then we start puking out houses all day, every day. All right. We also probably work towards this. 75. Yes, factories are good too. Hope will rise. Where is this? Oh, the charcoal kiln is not producing as much as I would like. What are my things set at? What it is? Dirt. Houses. Temples, everything. It's off time, really. Really? Factory was researched. Probably gonna need more people. Cool. cave hideout. I'll find some people. So I need more people. $100 steel. Holy crap. I guess the steam cores are the bigger problem. Additional scouts would be a big one. Let's see what we can do. It's gonna get colder here soon. The production of stuff is still not really in line with what I need. Ugh. One of my faith keepers died. Oh my god, what a bunch of jerks. I need more survivors. I think I'm okay with the public penance law. Hope is growing for sure. Scouts have reached the depot. Need more people, yo. I think the steel is a better choice. Dismantle that and move them off to the dreadnought. That's just a better situation in general. My raw food is a problem. Where's all my storage depots? Okay, so I'll just make more. Scouts have reached it. Yep. Let's talk to them, I guess. Perfect. More bodies, the better. Raw food. Nothing to see here, apparently. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of small things going on. Just kind of a struggle. Basically, my issue right now is my workforce is kind of limited. Yeah, you're not wrong. That is basically it. It's pure management. Have I played the Sims games? Yes. When I was much younger and significantly dumber than I currently am now. No, not on stream. Change of heart. Heck yeah. We're converting people away from being total potatoes. You know, the world is stranger in reality than it is in fiction. Gonna be able to put a law in just a moment here. Okay, so we're gonna end up having 30 to 40 people show up here. So we do need to start thinking about houses. And we need to think about heat these people as well. Okay, so let's build a road through here. Do that. Should be okay. Yeah, City of Skylines, if you get somebody who really likes the theory behind things and can actually talk about like the flow of, you know, avenues and all these different things for the highways and chat about how city planning is supposed to work, it can be really cool, especially since unlike in the real world, you can just bulldoze things. So they can work towards making the perfect city and talk about the evolution of things. It's pretty neat. I used to be big into Skylines, but I am no professional. Okay, so we need to sign the public penance law. Public penance can cause injuries. I'm okay with this for sure. Hell yeah. Slam it. We're Opus Daying this nonsense. Respect the generator. Yeah. We all have gifts. Why is this just sitting at that? The nighttime session is starting? Wait, is it just not researching because it's the middle of the night? Okay. That makes sense. Take the resources. I guess we'll go there. I haven't taken any vacation time off for that month. I guess I could shift things around. I don't know if I want to grind out a week We'll see. Everything's looking kind of okay at the moment. Yeah, the Londoners are not carrying as much. Or more accurately, they don't have as much influence as they did the last time I did this. What day of the week was 04? I think it was Thursday? Was it Friday? Either way. Yeah, one of the two. Who knows? Do I want to make automatons? I think I do. I guess what I could do is I could disable some of the medical facilities because they're not really doing anything. Okay. So I need everything to do with efficiency. Maybe additional scouts would be good. Better heaters would probably be a big deal.
Brace
All right.
yourselves. Hold
It's
this
getting colder. Which basically means we need steam level 3.
Get going. Time to earn your pay.
Just overdrive it for now. The people finally arrived, which is phenomenal. Guess I'll send them this way for now. Let's get that all up and running. I don't even know if I need the factory to be operational right now. I don't think so. What's going on here? Probably fine. Wait. Where's my automaton? Oh. It's for now. Yeah, I'm gonna get better heaters. United by faith. How are people hungry? They just choose not to do anything in the game. Seriously though. Why are they hungry? Yeah, they just chose not to do anything about it, I guess. Do I just need more stores somewhere else? Like, do I need to move them closer to the city? I don't get it. Any plans to play Manor Lords? No.
Work time. Get moving.
Advanced heaters will fix some problems. Apparently not as many problems as I would like it to. Yeah, I don't know. I've never looked at it. Could be good. I don't know. Ah, there's a bunkhouse that's very cold. That's unfortunate. I remember there was a bunch of uproar over that game because they claimed that they were like an indie thing or something like that, but it turns out the guy had hired like, you know, dozens of contractors for different things. So it's kind of testing the limits of what indie actually meant. Oh my god, how is my coal production so bad? What the hell? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to dust in more like brainy stuff as time goes on here. What is this thing up here? I'm okay with discontent rising a bit. Who cares?
New law. A new law has passed.
Okay, let's send this group back and we'll take this one and move there. Okay, so we're about to get a lot warmer here. My coal consumption is absolutely friggin' insane right now. Ugh. Oh, I have to be on, unfortunately. Okay, do I need to start building thumpers? Is that what's gonna happen? Or do we start, yeah, building automatons as well? I'm really running out of space. Like, there's not a ton of opportunity here. Oh.
Time to rest. Remember those who work overtime in your prayers.
Remember those who worked overtime? Yeah, makes sense. Steam hub efficiency. Let's drive towards that. We are going to want to get the factory up and running, and we'll build some automatons, because I think what's going to happen is I'm going to need to really okay, people are just going to have to accept their fate for a little bit here, I think. We are cool, it's true. Actually, I
Go
don't
to work.
think it matters.
We labor.
I think we might be able to get away with number one here. Is it cheaper to introduce this? 2 coal per hour versus... versus doubling coal consumption? 9 per hour? 8? Yeah, okay. It makes more sense, I think, to crank this up than it does to fuss with the heaters right now. So the Londoners are slowly losing that battle. We definitely need to burn less coal. Never enough coal. We can probably afford another charcoal kiln. People over here are gonna have some omega lung cancer. Hello, Optic. Hope will fall, but the number of Londoners will fall. Yeah. Repent! Guess there's not really that much out here anymore. Guess I'll just chill. Figuratively, literally, maybe. Consumption so high. If we can't turn this around, just accept some sick people for now, or do we just get this sorted? My steel's full too? All right. You know what? Whatever. Make as many as excites you.
Time to rest. Remember those who work overtime for your cause.
Okay, that's gonna be a big friggin' deal. Efficiency is king right now. Guess we'll just put one over here and we'll at least go back to the city for a moment. Hopefully people won't die overnight here. Is that it? Okay. Six hours. Too bad. I guess at night I don't actually have to have it on that high because yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, now that work time's on, we go to level 2.
The Lord save all workers from harm.
And we go and double check. Okay, we're gonna micromanage as hard as possible. A new automaton was built, which is cool. So what I want to do with that is, I don't know. All mine. Let's keep that rolling from that time to that time. And then can I assign the automaton to the sawmill? I can. Very good. And then I can assign the automaton to clean up this garbage that's everywhere. Excellent. Where's my factory? We're gonna have it make, I guess, 2 more. Just because I don't know if I need more steam cores. I'm gonna need an absolute metric ton of coal. Actually, where'd that other guy go? Yeah, let's clean up this first. We can fix this street stuff. Should be all right, I guess. They're doing nothing there, which is fine because there is nothing to do. Okay, we'll double our resources temporarily. Could make more scouts, but I think efficiency for the automatons might make more sense. Could do this to get way more stuff. It's 2 steam cores to upgrade. I guess we're going to need to worry about all this coal stuff too. All right. Let's prototype. That's okay. Doesn't matter. New automaton has been built. Excellent. 3. Just keep on grabbing more stuff, I guess.
Hear me. Do
I am so inspiring anyway. Accept your fate, nerds. Playing the voice of truth.
day's labor is done.
We are shockingly out of steel. Craziness. Came back with a bunch of junk. And I guess I'll sit tight on that. And those food rations drop down to steam level 1. I don't think we need the heat. All of the extra insulation. Try to make sure that we keep pushing for more. but to have a huge temperature drop. Which is probably going to make things like the wall drill and the bit of coal mining that much more important. We got a giant temperature drop coming up soon. So we're gonna drive towards let's do that for now. And I think I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow. It is super late and we're nearing what I think is gonna be kind of the end game. Gonna get a lot of temperature shifts here. And I think I'm doing a lot better this time than before. I think really leaning into the extra work shifts and abusing discontent as much as possible really lends to the success rate. Maybe I'll get my first win. Who knows? Anyway, have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow. Take care.